really trying to do this whole, how will I even explain it? Vlogging thing. Today being Monday, start of the week, what I focused on earlier on with the team was just making sure things are organized for setting up the week. What that means for us is ensuring all operational needs are taken care of and we know what's to come for the week. Each week we have a team meeting where we go over what projects we're going to be working on and just making sure everyone is all kept up to date, because transparency and clear communication is so effective and imperative for a well-running machine and well-running company. About the next 10 minutes I do need to jet off to the Apple store to try and sort my memory card out. You know, the memory card that's in this current camera right now isn't reading with my MacBook, which is becoming a bit of an annoyance because that's now putting a blocker on being able to distribute this content, get it to Ishmael who edits it. Thank you, man, appreciate the job. Fun fact, I used to work at Apple retail. I've worked there twice, 2 different stores. But yeah, I used to be a technician.
A few moments later.
After about 30 minutes of setting up the new MacBook, that I have the wrong one. So now I'm gonna have to go back to Apple and Shaw. I haven't done a freaking thing today, man.
You tripping, bro? You tripping?
I've literally just messaged people, just minor things off my phone, but yeah. This is just what life looks like sometimes. It's quite a problem to complain about getting the wrong MacBook, because never really thought I'd be in a position where, you know, this sort of level of privilege, is it? Fuck knows what it is. Anyway, I'm going back to take my MacBook back. It's getting annoying now, so I guess I'll see everyone later on. Today is literally a write-off. I will be doing my work this evening and taking a break because I am just drained. But yeah, Thursday. What the fuck's sake? See, I can't remember the day. It's Wednesday. Yeah, peace.
Work, 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 work. It's me, have you work, 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 work.
So there was a situation yesterday, in fact. It was a really cool story for me because it made me realise the teachings that my mum, my grandma, and even the people that I learnt from growing up have taught me along the way. And this dude, you know, he came to me and said he's diabetic and he could do with some food. And honestly, I was listening to music on my AirPods. I didn't know that it was going to go there. But we went to Lidl, and it's really funny because to me, like, I was walking past Lidl starving, and I was like, oh, I can't be asked going in, the line's going to be too long. But this guy asking me, you know, for any change that I have, prompted us to go to Lidl. And for us, it was a great experience because to me, I didn't really go in with the expectation of getting anything but a little bit of, what's it, like a panu chocolat? I have no idea how to say that. If I said it wrong, sue me in it. But yeah, like we took this trip to Lidl, and a lot of the things he was picking up, I just started realizing he was building small systems. But yeah, he was building, like, he was picking ingredients that clearly could last you the span of, say, 3 days, instead of picking up a few quick meals that can only last you for a set amount of time. And I thought the way he did that was so cool. And on top of that, it was also cool for me because there were times where I'd see him like pick things up and he's like, I'm not sure what I could buy. I'm like, keep going, like, don't worry about it. But being able to do that in itself was such a humbling experience, because I then realized the feeling it gave me at the end of it, when we, you know, parted ways and stuff, was probably a feeling that I've learned from my, you know, the people that have raised me. And I did speak to my mum about this yesterday, and I realized a big part of, you know, a big part of just being me, or being taught to be me, would have been the ability to love other people regardless of what their situation is or their story. Now, I know this isn't like super profound or anything. I didn't like change this man's life. I'm not going to pretend I did. But for me, the situation was just as it was just as valuable for me as it was, well, I hope it was for him. Today, right now, I'm going to be focused on building some more content. I've got some videos to plan, prepare. I'm also sorting out some top secret projects. One of the main things that I'm going to start working on and implementing today, and hopefully continuing throughout next week and the future, will be my ability to just reach out to people and develop relationships. Since growing the company from, say, the first 50 to 60 people, I realized last night I've not got as deeper connections with, say, the newer people, and a lot of the reason why that is mostly because I'm not teaching, so I'm not necessarily directly interact with them as much. But a big part for me was the fact that if I'm not doing that, and these people are the people that, you know, allow us to grow, I should really take some onus and put myself in a situation where I can learn from these people, learn their situation, be able to offer them more value. So that's pretty much what I'm currently focused on today, and I hope it goes well. And yeah, later on we'll see what happens, but that's Thursday for you. Cheese, wrap.